Welcome to AI in Marketing. I am your host and news curator, Stan Bertolo from Nytro Marketing. You will find links to all the stories mentioned in this episode in the show notes.
Hello, this is Nia, your voice for today's headlines. It's Monday, May 4. Here is what we are covering. Listening to the SaaStr The Agents episode with Jason Lemkin this week, one phrase stopped me. Agentic fabric. Jason sketched a future where a single coordinator sits above a stack of AI agents, routes work to the right specialist, holds memory across sessions, and talks directly to the human. 6 weeks ago, I started building exactly that for Nytro Marketing. Her name is Stella Chen. She manages 13 specialist agents covering content, outbound SDR, design, campaigns, and more, including an EA named Pierre. Every session opens with Stella. She picks the right specialist for the job, checks quality before anything goes out, and remembers what worked and what the client rejected. Here is one piece of that running in production this week. Pierre has his own mailbox at pierre@agentmail.to and handles email on his own. Every outgoing message copies to me on Telegram so I can catch a mistake within minutes. I subscribed him to 3 newsletters I actually trust: The Boring Marketer, Greg's Letter from Greg Isenberg, and This Week in AI from Paul Rotzer and Mike Caput. Each morning, Stella reads what Pierre pulled in and scores it against 2 filters. Does this help Nytro's own growth, or does it help an active client engagement? When something clears that bar, Pierre emails me, same day if it's urgent, otherwise in a Monday morning note. 2 things worth taking from this if you're building with agents. The coordinator is what makes the system work. 13 disconnected tools don't add up to much. What adds up is the layer that connects them, holds context, and enforces quality. And marketing expertise is the missing ingredient in most agent rollouts. We're running both in production, on real client work. Next, the New York Times discusses the potential impact of artificial intelligence on employment, addressing fears of mass joblessness. Despite predictions from AI leaders like Dario Amodei and Mustafa Suleyman about significant automation of white-collar jobs, current economic data does not support these claims. The unemployment rate remains stable, and demand for roles like software engineers is increasing. Economists argue that AI will not lead to widespread unemployment, but may shift labor towards more human-centric roles. Historical examples, such as the introduction of electronic spreadsheets, show that technology often creates new demand rather than eliminating jobs. The concept of scarcity is crucial. As AI makes knowledge more accessible, human experiences and relational skills become more valuable. This shift could lead to growth in sectors where human interaction is essential, such as personalized services. However, there is concern that AI might displace some workers, creating challenges for specific communities. Additionally, the rise of AI may coincide with a decline in relational skills among younger generations, potentially impacting their ability to engage deeply with others. While AI could enhance human productivity and lead to a richer society, there is a risk that wealth may not be evenly distributed, and the ability to form meaningful human connections could diminish. On that note, Meta Platforms Inc. has acquired Assured Robot Intelligence, ARI, a startup specializing in AI models for robots in human-centric environments. The ARI team, led by Laurel Pinto and Xiaolong Wang, will join Meta Superintelligence Labs to enhance whole-body humanoid control. This acquisition aligns with Meta's strategy to create a foundational hardware and software stack for the robotics industry, similar to Google's Android model for smartphones. The move follows Amazon's acquisition of Fauna Robotics, a company Pinto co-founded, indicating a competitive talent acquisition trend among tech giants. Meta's focus on physical automation and humanoid hardware marks a shift in its research priorities, especially after the launch of AMI Labs by former Meta AI chief Jan LeCun. The ARI team is noted for expertise in models that enable machines to understand human behavior in dynamic environments, crucial for home and retail robotics. Financial terms of the deal remain undisclosed. Meanwhile, Spotify is introducing a verified badge to distinguish human artists from AI-generated ones on its platform. The badge, featuring a green checkmark, will appear next to artist names that meet certain authenticity standards, such as linked social accounts, consistent listener activity, merchandise, or concert dates. Spotify claims over 99% of actively searched artists will be verified, focusing on those with significant contributions to music culture. Critics argue this approach may disadvantage genuine artists lacking verification markers like touring. Some suggest labeling AI-generated music instead. Spotify has faced criticism for its handling of AI content, with users requesting clear labels for AI music. The platform's verification rollout aims to address these concerns amid ongoing debates about AI in music. In other news, Newsweek's AI Impact newsletter discusses the integration of artificial intelligence in business operations, emphasizing the shift from experimentation to operationalization. Rich Veldran, CEO of GoTo, highlights that AI should improve revenues, margins, or productivity to be considered effective. GoTo uses AI to handle customer service tasks, allowing employees to focus on complex issues. The newsletter also addresses AI's impact on IT services pricing, with clients demanding transparency and outcome-based pricing. As AI enables smaller teams to achieve more, traditional pricing models based on effort are being challenged. The discussion extends to AI's role in health behavior change, where AI systems adapt interventions based on real-world responses, demonstrating AI's potential to influence behavior effectively. Shifting gears. Retail media is increasingly vital for brand growth, but challenging to manage due to numerous channels and shopper signals. During an ADW panel with CVS Media Exchange, experts discussed AI's role in enhancing retail media. AI aids personalization by processing vast shopper data, helping brands like CVS and Kenvue optimize media planning, real-time adjustments, and measurement. CVS's loyalty program, Extra Care, provides a robust data foundation, enabling better campaign performance with increased efficiency and sales. Kenvue reported significant improvements in buyer conversion and basket size. Despite AI's benefits, human oversight remains crucial to maintain consumer trust and strategic direction. Both CVS and Kenvue emphasize that while AI supports optimization, human judgment is essential for decision-making. After that, TechCrunch reports on California's new autonomous vehicle (AV) regulations, which introduce comprehensive rules for testing and deployment. The regulations, spanning 100 pages, include requirements for data collection, sharing, training, and operations. A notable rule allows law enforcement to issue traffic violation notices to AV companies, which must report these to the DMV within 72 hours. Although no fines are attached, the data aids DMV oversight. The rules also permit testing of heavy-duty autonomous vehicles on public roads, a positive development for self-driving truck companies. However, the industry views the data collection requirements as burdensome. The regulations replace controversial disengagement reports with a mandate to report system failures during dynamic driving tasks, aiming for clearer metrics. Additional requirements include annual updates to first responder interaction plans, manual override access, and two-way communication links. These measures aim to enhance accountability and safety in the AV industry. Finally, a Harvard study published in Science reveals that AI models, specifically OpenAI's o1 and 4o, can outperform human doctors in emergency room diagnoses. Conducted by Harvard Medical School and Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, the research compared AI-generated diagnoses with those from 2 internal medicine physicians for 76 ER patients. The AI models were assessed by 2 other physicians who were unaware of the source of each diagnosis. The O1 model provided accurate or nearly accurate diagnoses in 67% of cases, surpassing the physician's 55% and 50% accuracy rates. The study highlights the potential of AI in medical diagnostics, especially during initial triage when information is limited. However, it emphasizes the need for further trials to evaluate AI's real-world application in patient care. Concerns about accountability and the necessity of human guidance in critical medical decisions were raised. Kristen Panthagani, an emergency physician, noted that the study compared AI to internal medicine physicians rather than specialists, suggesting that AI's performance might differ against specialists in their respective fields. The study underscores the importance of evaluating AI's role in healthcare while acknowledging current limitations in reasoning over non-text inputs.
Thank you for tuning in to AI in Marketing. If you want to learn more, check out the episode description. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. Contact us to learn how to launch your own AI-generated podcast at nitromarketing.com. That's NYTRO marketing.com. See you tomorrow for more AI and tech news.